Good evening, parents. This is Mary Keenley, principal of St. Teresa School, giving you a parent update for Wednesday, November 18th, 2020. Please note that this update is very time sensitive. It applies to 4:30 p.m. on Wednesday, November the 18th. Please stay tuned for further updates, but this is the state of things as of 4:30 p.m. on Wednesday, November the 18th. As of 4:30 on today, Wednesday, November the 18th, we are open for in-person schooling through Friday, December the 18th. Of course, we will be closing this Friday, November the 20th for a week of Thanksgiving break, and the plan is to resume in-person on Monday, November the 30th for in-person schooling all the way through to Christmas. That's the plan as of right now. But as we all know, because we all hear the news, that could change. In order to prepare and to be proactive on this, we're going to ask you a couple things. Please, if you could send in your reusable grocery bags by tomorrow, if you haven't done it already. These are not paper. These are the ones that you get like at Jewel or Mariano. They're reusable. They're kind of plasticky. They're sturdy. They can hold books and things like that. On Friday, we are going to go ahead and pack your kids up, but we are not sending anything home at this time. We're simply going to pack things up and leave them by the kids' desks. If we have to be remote, kicking and screaming, we will do a packet pickup on November 30th and your kids can come and get their things. But we're not sending anything home. We're just trying to be proactive and prepared. We are ready to be in school in person on November 30th. Regrettably, we are also ready to pivot to remote learning if we have to, which will occur on December 1st. But the plan is to be in school in person on November 30th. One of the ways that you can help us do this, to remain in person through the end of the year, obviously understanding that little gap that we have to take in January, is to share your travel plans with us. Very simple guidelines. If you are traveling to a hotspot or what they are now calling a red state, or if you go out of the country for any reason, and this would include to the U.S. territories in the Caribbean and things like that, you do have to quarantine for 14 days. It just is. It's not negotiable. Your child will be eligible to learn remotely during that time when you get back from your trip. If you need to take the trip, go, enjoy the trip, quarantine when you get back, and everything will be fine. If you travel to an orange state, it's under the new guidelines, you also have to quarantine for 14 days. However, you can also get a COVID test done. And if you have a negative COVID test that is in writing, either on paper or electronic, that occurs 72 hours prior to the start of school on November 30th, you can avoid the quarantine for an orange state only. Red state, automatic quarantine. Out of the country, automatic quarantine. Orange state, quarantine, or negative COVID test in writing on paper or electronic. I hope that makes sense. If you do not want to share your travel plans with us, you don't have to. Please simply just call or email Mrs. Montre and tell her that you are quarantining for 14 days. No one will ask any questions. We will simply write down that your child will be remote learning on November 30th. It's all good with us. What I do ask is that you be a real team player here and don't make us be the travel police. Don't make us grab your kid and send your child home on November 30th because it's very obvious that you have traveled and not reported it to us. Please, let's play this game together. Let's get through this pandemic. Let us know your travel plans, or simply let us know that you are going to be quarantining for 14 days after Thanksgiving. If you have any questions about this, please contact Mrs. Montre. Before we end up school, we are going to engage in our traditional Thanksgiving prayer, kind of COVID style. On Friday, November the 20th, spread throughout the whole day from 8 o'clock in the morning till about 12:30 in the afternoon, our classes will be walking by cohort to St. Mary's services on the Northwest Highway and Plum Grove Road. Normally we do this as a whole group. This year we're just going to walk cohort by cohort. So please feel free to send your donations of baby goods with your child on Friday. Please send them in a sturdy bag because your child will be walking with them over to St. Mary's. Now, unlike previous years, we cannot have parents accompanying us on this. We will be doing this all with school staff. So please don't plan on joining us this year, but mark in your calendar next year, Thanksgiving 2021, when you will be able to join us, as is our custom, on that Friday before Thanksgiving. But we will be leaving campus at various intervals throughout the day to walk to St. Mary's services on Friday. The weather looks to be absolutely beautiful, and I think it's a perfect situation for us. Thank you for your donations, and thank you for your support. In the upcoming days, please be on the lookout for some important information coming your way. Please watch your email for a device survey that we will be sending out. This is the same survey we sent out last spring to get an idea of what your device needs are. The goal is that every student has the devices that they need to be successful in the remote learning experience in January. That will be coming out soon. Also coming to you is information about applying for a tax credit scholarship. This window opens on January the 13th at 6:30 p.m. It's a great opportunity for those of you who are interested to have your tuition paid, at least in full and part, through this special tax credit scholarship. Please remember that you cannot apply for financial assistance from St. Teresa School unless you have applied for a tax credit scholarship first. So watch for information coming out about that. Also watch your email for a teacher video outlining the remote learning expectations for January. Your child's homeroom teacher will be sending you this video, letting you know what to expect in the remote learning experience and some activities to help you prepare for the January time. Also, coming out in December, tuition and re-enrollment information for our next school year, 2021-22, which will be a virus-free and rockin' school year at St. Teresa School. So heads up that that's coming your way as well. So that's all I got for now, a miraculously short, less than 10-minute parent update from Mary Keenly. It's never happened before. I wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. May this time be restful, of great family, and very strong health despite all the limitations that are put on us. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or reach out directly to Mrs. Montre. Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody, and I'll see you all very soon.